Welcome back. So previously we have seen the various important formulas for the differentiation of various functions, like for trigonometric functions or some linear functions or some logarithmic functions. Okay. So for that, generally we use these. Generally we can use these trigonometric functions. So try to remember these formulas, and for exponential function, try to remember these formulas. Okay. So for exponential and logarithmic function, the log x, derivative of log x is 1 by x, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x only, and derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x into log of a. And for trigonometric functions, the derivative functions are as: for derivative of sine x it is cos x, cos x it is minus sine x. Okay. So try to make a separate chart of these formulas, so it will be useful for the simplification of our various examples. Okay. And for algebraic for functions, like for constant, the derivative of constant is 0. For x raised to n it is n into x raised to n minus 1. Then for x raised to 1 upon x raised to n is, so only here the power of n will be minus. So for derivative of minus n, it should be simply minus n into x raised to minus of n minus or n plus 1. Okay. If you take it in a denominator, so you can try to remember this formula, or simply you can say that for the second formula, the power of n or the power of x, that is n, is negative. Okay. So for that we can make a simplified formula, or directly from this formula also we can find out the derivative. And what is the derivative of this square root of x? So square root of x is nothing but again x raised to 1 by 2. So power is 1 by 2. So derivative will be what? N, that is 1 by 2 into again derivative of this, that is x raised to n minus 1, that is 1 by 2 minus 1. So 1 by 2 minus 1, it will comes out to be the minus 1 by 2. So instead of writing minus 1 by 2, we can write it in the denominator. Okay. So we can directly get the formula of square root of x as a 1 by 2 root x. Okay, 2 root x. So that are the some simple formulas that we will use for simplification of our simple derivatives. Okay. So next point is the like we need to use these formulas for solving the various derivatives. So consider the first example of this derivative. Okay. So all of these examples has been taken from the 11th book. Okay. 11th mathematics book. So you can get it from your okay, Google Drive or as such. There are lots of websites which will provide you this soft copy of this book. So try to find out that book and try to solve as much as problems, so that it will be like benefit to your that mathematical skill also, and for your physical chemistry problems also. So it will be either way you will get a benefit for this, and for in future also you will find it useful. Okay. So try to solve as much as problems based on this differentiation and integration. Okay. So consider the first problem, that is, suppose my given function is y is x square plus log of x minus cos x. Okay. So we have been given the function of x, okay, not x square, it is x raised to 3 by 2. Okay, here x raised to 3 by 2 plus log x plus not plus minus cos x. So we have been given this function, and we need to differentiate this function with respect to x. So what procedure we can follow? So simply like first of all we need to see whether there is a two functions are in the multiplication or two functions are in the division. Okay. So in that case we need to use this UV rule of multiplication or UV rule of division. Okay, quotient rule or constant rule. So we have seen that three rules are there for UV rule, for multiplication, for division, and for constants. So these are the linear functions, and also there is no that multiplication of two functions. So we can directly use the addition of two functions will gives you the, like we have seen this formula, derivative of, suppose u plus v is nothing but what? Derivative of u with respect to x, here is suppose x, plus derivative of v with respect to again x. Okay, so we can like directly put this into the formula. So like derivative of y with respect to x will be derivative of whole functions with respect to x. So the next step will be, so we need to derivatize this plus derivatize this function, and last derivation of the last function. So we know that for this function, this type of function, we use the formula x raised to n, and here n is the 3 by 2. So what is the formula of derivative of x raised to n? That is n into x raised to n minus 1. Okay, so this is the general formula for solving the function of the type x raised to n. But here we can specifically see that the power of x, that is n, is 3 by 2. So power will be 3 by 2 into x raised to 3 by 2 minus 1, which is comes out to be the 1 by 2. So 3 by 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2. Then next, for second function, that is logarithmic function, and we know that for log of x, that is for differentiation of log of x, we will get the value as 1 by x. So we have written that. And lastly, we get the derivative of cos x. The derivative of cos x is minus sin x, but this minus and this minus, okay, you can see that here is minus sign, here is also minus sign. So these two minus minus comes out to be the plus. So the final answer will be this. So the derivative of this function, that is x raised to 3 by 2 plus log x minus cos x, is comes out to be the 3 by 2 square root of x plus 1 by x plus sin x. Okay, so that is the first example. Now consider the second example. So here the given function is f of x is nothing but x raised to 5 into cosec x plus square root of x into tan x. So the previous example is directly like addition of three functions was given, but the three functions were separated. But here in this case, the two functions are there, their multiplication is there, plus another two functions are there, but there is a multiplication of that two functions. So या केस मध्ये काय करावं लागेल आपल्याला तर, first we need to use the UV rule of multiplication for derivative to find out the derivative of this, plus again we need to apply the UV rule of multiplication for finding out the derivative of this function. Okay, so you can see here the difference between two type of examples. Okay, so here we have directly derivatized because there are no two functions are in the multiplication with each other, so we can directly use the simple addition method. So derivative of whole function is nothing but derivative of each function in addition or subtraction. But for multiplication we cannot directly differentiate that. So what we can do, so we need to differentiate each function by using UV rule of multiplication. So what is the UV rule of multiplication? So derivative of u into v, just a minute, derivative of u into v. Suppose there are two functions which we want to derive as with respect to x, then what is the formula? So first function we will write as it is into derivative of second function plus second function into derivative of first function. Okay, so try to remember these three formulas. One is the derivative of addition function, second is the derivative of multiplication function, and last one is the derivative of u upon v. So for derivative of u upon v, we get the second function into derivative of first function minus first function into derivative of second function divided by square of second function. Okay, so here we need to use the UV rule of multiplication. So what is that UV rule? So we have applied here. So you can see that first derivative of all these things comes out to be derivative of this a. Suppose I am labeling it as a, and here b. So I will get derivative of a plus derivative of b. Simple. Okay. For addition, we can simply write it as addition of two differentials. Now next, we cannot like next step we cannot put derivative of x raised to 5 into derivative of cosec x. For this purpose we need to use the UV rule of multiplication. So how will you use that? So here you can see that. So concentrate here. Okay, so for x raised to 5 we considered as a u. Okay, the first function is considered as a x raised to 5, and this second function, that is cosec x, is considered as a v. Okay, so first function is considered as a u, second function is considered as a v. So for first function we will keep that function as it is, u into, what is the formula? So I will write here formula, u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u. Okay, so here u, that is first function, into derivative of second function, plus v, that is second function, into derivative of first function. Okay, so similarly here also we can say u, that is first function, into derivative of second function, plus second function into derivative of first function. Okay, so up to here it is quite okay. So it is good. So now we can remember that formulas and directly find out the derivative of each functions. Okay, so for all of these formulas we have the given that for trigonometric functions or some another functions. Okay, we get directly the formulas. Okay, so in your chart also you will get to know that what are the various important formulas. So try to make a separate uh, examples for the finding out that simplification formulas. Okay, so here we can say that, so first we need to find out the derivative of cosec x. So derivative of cosec x is nothing but minus cosec x into cot x plus cosec x as it is here. Now cosec x as it is here, you can see, plus or not plus, into derivative of x raised to 5, and derivative of x raised to 5 is nothing but what, 5 x raised to 4. Here you can see that 5 x raised to 4 here. Okay, so here we have used the x raised to n rule. Now next, again square root of x into derivative of tan x. So derivative of tan x is sec square x, and last, that is tan x into derivative of square root of x. So derivative of square root of x is 1 by 2 into root of x. Okay, 1 by 2 root x, simply we can say that. So here we have used the trigonometric as well as algebraic equations. Okay, derivatives of this trigonometric and algebraic equations. So here now consider the third example, that is okay. So e raised to x minus 5, e raised to x plus 5. But here we can simply see that these two functions are given as in the form of u upon v, that is two functions in the division form. So we need to use the another type of formula, that is derivative of u upon v. So we are seeing the formulas from each type of examples. Okay, so for derivative of u upon v, we use simply the rule of v into derivative of u, like here you can see this rule. Okay, v into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v divided by v square. So here you can see that, so here first function is labeled as u, then denominator is labeled as v. Okay, so this is same method for all the functions u, and this is v. So numerator is u, denominator is v. So for numerator, what we will do, we first make the v into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v divided by v square. Okay, here it should be square, it is given square. So next step is derivation of this function. So what is the derivative of e raised to x? So derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x only. So we have written, what is the derivative of minus 5? The derivative of minus 5, that is the constant number, so derivative of minus 5 is 0. So for 0 we need not to write that 0 here. So finally we get only this term. Okay, e raised to x plus 5 as it is into e raised to x. Now next, minus sign as it is, so minus sign here given as it is, then e raised to x minus 5, that is as it is. Next, derivative of this, derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x plus derivative of 5. Derivative of plus 5 is 0. Again, it is a constant, right? So you need not to be like consider any number. So suppose given, if we have given any number, so we can simply put it as a 0. Derivative of any constant number is 0 divided by this square. Okay. So next step is the simplification. So for simplification purpose, you can use the various simplification methods. Okay. So here we have solved the brackets, like two brackets are there. Simply we have solved that bracket, and we can see that that two terms get cancelled out, this and this term. So finally we have been left with e raised to x 5 e raised to x into 5 e raised to x. So overall we get the answer like this. Okay. So that is the third example. Okay. Now consider the last example, that is it consisting of all things. Okay. So here you can see that it is the UV rule of multiplication can be applied to this function, and it is also u upon v type of functions. Okay. U upon v type of functions. So both rules can be applicable to this function. So given function is x into sine x upon x plus sine x. So we need to derivatize with respect to x. So what we will do, again v, that is denominator, into derivative of numerator minus u into derivative of v divided by v square, that is denominator square, x plus sin x whole bracket square. So here we can see that x plus sin x into derivative of this function directly we can find out or not. So we cannot find out it directly. So what we can do, we can use the UV rule of multiplication. Okay. So here in first step we have used the u upon v rule of derivation. In second step we are using, for this step we are using UV rule of multiplication, and for here you can see that we have used the uh, okay, we have used the uh, derivative rule of u plus v. Okay. So all of these three rules has been used in this example. Okay. So you can see here that first we have solved this x plus sin x into derivative of whole function minus this will remain as it is into derivative of this. Okay. So derivative of this is comes out to be 1 plus sin x divided by v square. So upon simplification, that is for bracket multiplication and doing some cancellation of common terms, we get the final answer as this. Okay. So this type of example, like for example, we have seen all the four methods for solving the various example. So what you can do, you can simply try to solve these examples at your own, and if you will find some difficulties, you can, okay, ask to me or some your okay mathematics friends. So they are going to help you out for solving this example. Okay, these differential examples. So try to like use the UV rule of multiplication and division for most of the examples. So here you can use this for these examples. You need to UV rule of division, but up to here you need not, you only use the UV rule of addition and multiplication. Okay. So I will share you this pic on Google link. So try to solve the as much as examples from this okay exercise. And if you want to solve more examples, you will get this book, that maths and statistics 11th science book, on any okay any Google Drive. So try to find out that. Okay. So from next lecture onwards we can start to the integration part. Thank you.